Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. You got your host Andrade and Erwin back at it again. And today we're going to talk about the second round Western playoffs. We got the Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Houston Rockets, and Denver Nuggets. You guys already saw us cover the Bucks, the Heat, the Celtics, and the Raptors. So now that the not Western Conference, the
finally
Western
made
second rounds, finally got done, we can finally talk about them. And second round's been pretty good so far, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's exciting. The East, it looks like we're gonna have two very big upsets, from what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know if they're upsets because if the Celtics win, I feel like it was pretty even, and the Heat.
I wouldn't say that one as an upset.
But even with the Heat, it's not like
a major.
A lot of people chose. It was like kind of 50-50 or 50-50 when it came to like the quote unquote experts of the.
Yeah, but they were just they were just bandwagoning, on I guess now the Heat are because
we've been called it.
Yeah, because if you look in the beginning of the season, mad people were talking shit. Jimmy Butler. I'm like, he just went there, retired. He'd be lucky to be a number 7 seed or 8 seed, and
we were about to get some other upsets in the first round too. Like Rockets and Nuggets almost didn't make it. Like legit to like the last couple of seconds. Like that is crazy.
It's
mad. Last minute could have just changed the whole second round.
It's mad exciting, but second round of the playoffs, we're starting to see who the real contenders are starting to see.
And he got all the promotional stars in the. You guys see the graphic right here, like. They all made it to the second round, and I bet you Adam Silver's happy about that.
Yeah, he's pretty happy about that.
A couple missing, dang.
But I think the most interesting one I like to say going on in the West is King James' journey for ring number 4, and to finally see if in the playoffs if Mike D'Antoni, small ball, and the Rockets can finally get over the hump. And man, is there a very big hump, more like a mountain, in their way in round 2. What do you think about the Lakers and the Rockets? You think they have any chance, the Rockets?
All right, let's see. All right, well, they do have. Wait, the Lakers against the Rockets? Like, you're asking?
I'm asking if the Rockets have a chance, to be able to advance versus the Lakers.
I mean, chance. They got a chance. I give them a chance, but I wouldn't say it's a big chance in my opinion. Like, Lakers are gonna. I don't want to say steamroll, but I don't think it's gonna be that crazy of a challenge for the Lakers. Even though the Rockets did perform well against them in the regular season, and that small ball defense can sometimes be a challenge against the Lakers, but this is the playoffs.
Wait, defense?
Different.
Or are you talking about the offense?
The small ball defense.
Oh, defense?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw a couple people talking about it.
All right, gotcha.
And,
just making sure. All right.
Yeah, it's a different ballgame. Like, LeBron's not here to play. He's here to fucking dominate. He's here to win. And, what I look forward to...
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
See,
I don't know what activated Siri in that moment.
Even Siri agrees. If the Rockets are going to win this series, they got to unlock their iPhone first. That's
they gotta unlock themselves.
See, there we go. That's our insider Siri.
And what makes me excited about this series is to see LeBron against the Rockets for real. I don't know why, but it's like I think LeBron will be the one that ends that this Rockets era that we've had for a couple of years with Harden and D'Antoni and everything they keep trying to manipulate and switch up ever since those two have paired up.
I mean, in recent years it's been Golden State, but Golden State's been doing that to everybody till the injury bug got them.
I think what I'm saying is LeBron is gonna be the one that ends that era.
Oh, this
Golden
time
State didn't end that era. They prevented that era from ever winning, but I think LeBron, when he wins, I'm not even gonna say if, when he wins this round, D'Antoni's getting fired.
Well, yeah, probably.
He's on his last year of his contract too, I believe, and they were already skeptical about extending that with him. So, I've been saying, look, Mike D'Antoni to me is a coach that you hire to bring some relevancy to your name because there's not a lot of popular coaches out there. He's one of them. He has a brand to him. People know who Mike D'Antoni is.
Yeah, 7 seconds or less.
So you bring him to your organization, you're going to get more hype because it's Mike D'Antoni. To an extent, almost like a player, but you guys get what I mean. Now, when it comes to winning, I don't think Mike D'Antoni is a winning coach in the sense of winning championships. He'll get you regular season fucking W's and get you in the playoffs, but yeah. And then I'm excited to see what Harden brings to this game. I'm excited to see what Westbrook brings to the game. I don't know how that's gonna play out. Like when you compare the stars versus stars, like Davis, LeBron versus Westbrook, Harden. Honestly, like I don't think that's not a very strong competition. Like for me, it's like LeBron and Davis run with that. If you're gonna compare those two.
I mean, it should be interesting. I'm not gonna say, hey, the Lakers are gonna sweep the Rockets. It really depends of how Harden and Westbrook are gonna perform. You know, if they bring their A game, the Rockets do their thing. They play to their strengths. This could be a long series. It can go 6 games. I could definitely see that happening. One thing I would say before I go any further would be if the Rockets if they weren't able to advance, you know, to past you could chime in if you want. If they didn't advance OKC, that would have been over already for Harden and Westbrook.
Oh, for sure. Well, I don't know. I think maybe they would have kept them together for at least one more year, and then just, I mean, regardless, you're gonna fire D'Antoni, in my opinion. But I go with D'Antoni and try to give them one more year with a new coach and possibly like a new system.
With D'Antoni, I mean that ship already sailed. The only way that D'Antoni is gonna keep his job is if they make it to the finals, not the conference finals, the finals.
Yeah.
And yeah, even if they manage to pull this upset against the Lakers,
that would be incredible.
They're not gonna beat the Clippers. They could beat the Nuggets, but they're definitely not gonna beat the Clippers. It's all, but look, in this series, it's all gonna depend if Harden and Westbrook show up. If they show up, do their thing.
Westbrook's gonna have to be the second scorer. It can't be Eric Gordon.
They could put up a fight, but like I said, I think this series is gonna be short. I think it's gonna go 5 games.
Yeah, Lakers have way too much length. Like you got Howard, you got
McGee,
you got Davis. Like
yeah, and look,
Tucker. Like I don't know. Like,
he's 6'5" only. I'm like, yeah, you can do all you want. I mean, it's worked in the regular season,
Tyson
but
Chandler's like almost 40. Like, come on, guys, come on. What's
but yeah, I mean, yeah, 5 games, and
there's on top of that, don't forget the Rockets are tired.
Yeah, but I mean, every team's tired right now. Well,
nah, man. Denver and Houston are extra tired. Like,
they play 7 games.
But like after that Jamal Murray reaction, set it off.
Yeah, but like, okay. Speaking about Denver, man, you see the game? You know, yesterday the Clippers.
Wait, before you get into it, you gotta give your prediction, bro. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, I already said my prediction, man. I think, look, the Rockets can push this to maybe a longer series. I wouldn't be surprised if they push it to 6 games. But I think it's gonna be a short series, man.
All right, give it a number.
You
can't just spin around.
I feel you, man. 5 games. The Lakers are gonna win in 5 games. It's gonna be a short series. LeBron's gonna get some rest.
Man, I wanted to say 5-2, but my gut's telling me 5. But I'm gonna give Houston 2 games, so I'm gonna say Lakers in 6. I think it's Lakers in 6.
Okay, that's fair enough. We both see the Lakers going on.
Oh, for sure.